Welcome to Fusion Fundamentals with me, MJ. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to make this little toothbrush holder. I call it a toothbrush holder. It's kind of, I guess it could be anything you want. It mounts to the wall and it's a cup. So we're going to be taking a look at this little dove joint, how we put this together, and within 10 minutes you could have your very own that you can 3D print. But before we get into the video, check out the description. There is a link to a Udemy course that I created along with a coupon, a discount coupon, so you can get that course for super cheap. It's a Udemy course I created on Fusion 360. A lot of great content that isn't on my YouTube channel. A lot of in-depth practice exercises as well as some lectures. So if you're new to Fusion and you want a one-stop shop to get going, that's the course for you. Let's get into today's video. So this design looks a little bit complicated, but it's actually quite easy. We're going to start off with a sketch on the top plane. It's going to be the inside and the outside of our cup. So we'll make that first one. I pressed C for center diameter circle. Make it 70 and 80. So we've got a 5mm thick cup. I'm going to press E to extrude. I'm going to select both of them and go -5. So that'll form the base of our cup. Now you'll see our sketch is gone. I'll just go back into the sketches and turn it on. Press E again. And there we go. We'll make that 100mm. So there in 10-15 seconds we've gone from nothing to having a cup. Now what I want to do is make a little holder on the side. So I'm going to construct a plane, offset plane from the top here, sort of a third of the way down. That's maybe right, a few millimeters off from a third, and create sketch. I'm going to create a sketch on this plane. Now if I push slice, you can see that's where we're going through. So I'm just going to draw a reference line here, L and then X. X will give us a construction line. And I'm just drawing this right across there, so I've got something to reference. Now I'm wanting this to be like a dovetail joint, so I'm going to push L, and let's deselect construction, and we'll go out to there. Let's see. What we'll do now is we'll select mirror, so I'll mirror this. This isn't quite what I want, but we're mirroring across that line, and we can play with it a bit now. You can see because it's a mirror, it's given me control over both sides of it. And I think that's alright. We'll pop a fillet on this edge, make that 1mm, and we'll do the same on this side. There we go. So we got this little dovetail there. Let's zoom out so we can see it. I'm going to push E for extrude, and we're just going to drop that down, make 35. That's good. So instead of a cut, I'm changing that to a join. Now if we look over there, we've got our little dovetail. You know what I think it's a bit too far in, so I'm going to go back into the sketch, zoom in here, pull it out a bit, or we'll grab one of these sides, just pull it back a bit, and then we'll draw this line coming in, and then I'll mirror it. Then I don't have to dimension it. I mean, it doesn't really matter what it looks like, or it doesn't matter if it's a specific distance, just as long as they're equal. And then we just put a little fillet on it, and it rounds it out for us nicely. So now I'm going to double click on this, and we're going to have to redo it. But I'm going to have to close the profile. I'll join those two. I forgot to close off the profile. There we go. So it's updated nicely for us. We've got our mug. I'm just going to do a fillet on the bottom here, and on the top 2mm. we've still got a bit of a flat edge on top. What I'm going to do now is create a sketch on the top. See, I'm wanting to have a little semicircle coming in there. So we'll make that 6 mils. And we'll just put it somewhere like that. Now what we're going to do is extrude that down. So now I'll press extrude. I'll select that, drag it down, and we've now cut this shape in. And I want to run that all the way around. So what I'm going to do is go to create, and we'll select pattern, circular pattern. Now we'll change this from bodies to features. So I've got my features there, and the feature is that extrude. The axis will be the circular axis. Now over here we can say full or partial. I want it partial because I want it to stop sort of across from that one, so that we don't run through our holder thingy, the little dovetail. So this isn't going to be exact. I think we can maybe go, that's about right. Remember, this is art. Let's call it art, then we don't have to be perfect. So I'm going to change this to like 40, because that's too many. 30, 25. Okay, so now we look at it, we've got this nice little sort of pattern on there, which is quite nice. And just going to turn that off. Suppose I can put a fillet here. So again, I press F, select this, and 2. There we've got that internal fillet. So we've got our little cup portion. What we need to do now is have something that sticks onto the wall. So I'm going to create a sketch over here, and I'm going to project this. P for project. And okay, now I need to draw something that's going to kind of wrap around that. So let's do, not a mirror, I mean a line tool, and we'll select line type as construction. If you see there, I hover over it, you get that little triangle. That means it's the middle of that line. The reason I'm doing this is because today I feel like doing mirrors. When you're doing irregular shapes like this, I've selected spline tool. I'm just going to turn off line type, construction. So we'll kind of get that in line with that, I guess. Doesn't have to be too big. It's actually probably way too far. Let's change it up a bit. Maybe bring that in. Okay. Draw this line straight down. And then we can mirror it. So I'll mirror that. Select our mirror line. Okay, now we've got these closed profiles. So I'll select OK. And E for extrude. Now if you remember, this was, I think, 35. So we got 35 mils there. Make sure it is a new body. Okay, so now we've got these two bodies. We've got the cup, and we'll call this one mount. Next step, we're going to draw something on here, like a little circle profile. So all I did was create sketch on this surface. I'm going to push P so I can get the outline. Selected it. You can see it's there in purple. L and X, because I'm going to just draw this across here. There's many ways you can go about getting the center, but I choose that way. C for circle, center diamond circle. X to remove our construction line type. And this has kind of got to be big enough to have little holes on the side, so let's make it 56. And then C, we'll put it horizontal with that, and 5 mils. That should give us enough space to put in a hole or drill. And I want to set this, so horizontal, vertical constraint, the center there, and that. Now we can dimension it, 20 millimeters. So what we could do now is create another one of these or mirror them. I'm going to do something different and just draw another one instead of doing more mirrors. So see if we center down the circle, and we've selected that one there. Now horizontal, there we go. And now D for dimension, we're going to make that 20 millimeters. Okay, so now we've got that profile. I'm just going to turn the cup off so we can do this extrude. So E for extrude. Notice I've left those holes as holes so that we can have space to plug it in. So I've extruded that. Now we're going to make it look nice. So I've pushed F so we can get a bit of a fillet on there. And let's see about putting a fillet over here. Just going to add anything to it. Nah, I think we'll just leave it like that. But I've got a problem. I didn't think this one through. I've got to close this off or else it'll just slide straight through. So to do that, I'll draw a sketch on the bottom over here. P to project that. And then L, we'll just join these 2 points. And now we've got this whole closed profile. Finish sketch. E, we'll get this profile and that profile, and we'll go down 5 mils. Maybe make it 3. Now this isn't ideal because it's not perfectly centered now on top and the bottom, but it doesn't matter. It's up to you how you want to do it. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Let's turn off our sketches, make sure we've got everything we need. Oh, I didn't notice that. Let's go back to that and select that. Else we're not going to get very far with that, are we? Okay, now one thing, if you had to print this out, the tolerance between the cup and the mount will be like 0. So you'll have to hammer it in there to get it in. What we can do, just turn that off. We can use the press pull. It doesn't always work how I want it to, but it is pretty good. We'll select all these sides. And then we're just going to offset it by a very tiny amount. See if we can get this front little bit as well. See if it lets us do that. Sometimes you do these things and there's just too many options and it can't compute. So we're going to go 0.2. We want to go minus 0.2. Let's open it up a bit. Now if I turn the cup back on, you can see we've got a slight gap there. Now with 3D printers, most of them have an accuracy of 0.1 mils. So you could have these two still touching, but I think with a 0.2 mil gap, it will look pretty good. And because we don't want it to just sit like this, let's add a bit of color to it. So I'm going to press A, bring up the appearance menu, and we'll go for, what should we go for? Plastics. See what we got there. Don't want to just do anything plain. Okay, let's pick one of these and see what a white looks like. Let's right click, edit. I was thinking something more like a greeny kind of pastel color. I say these words like I know what they mean. Pastel, I guess. There we go. My wife will probably tell me it's an awful color, but anyway, that's the picture I had in my head. So there we go. We've got our toothbrush holder. That really is an awful color. Let's try something else. Right click, edit. My go-to is blue, so try a soft blue there. There we go. So we're going to print this out and see how it turns out. I think I only have white filament, so I guess this is going to be in white. So let's see how it turns out. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down in the comment section and check out my course on Udemy. Until next time, bye.